guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well. Today I have a makeup tutorial using the new Tarte collection. There are other things, I just don't have enough hands. I picked up the majority of the collection. I am a Sephora VIB Rouge member, which meant that I could access the products before the general release date, but I think they have been officially released now to everyone. But in store I think it's going to be like March sometime. I'm not entirely sure. I don't have a Sephora store near me, so I don't really pay attention to the store side of things. So I posted a picture of all the things that I got to Instagram and Twitter and my Snapchat, and you guys like loved it. I got a lot of likes on it, and I think that I might start like taking pictures of my beauty products as well to see how you guys respond to it. But yeah, someone asked me if I could do a makeup tutorial, and I was one step ahead of you, girl. I was like, I'm doing it already, don't worry, I got you. I'm absolutely in love with the packaging. I think the packaging is just, can we just, like, this is amazing. I don't know why, but every time I've spoken about this collection, I've mentioned this one palette in particular. It's like a wood effect with like a gold snake and a gem. There is a gem on a palette. You're gonna hear me say this so much throughout this tutorial, by the way. I'm just obsessed with the packaging. I really fell in love with the products. So yeah, if you guys are interested in how to get this makeup look and hear reviews along the way, then please keep watching. So I will be starting off with primer, and I'm going to be going in with the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. And I'm just going to rub that onto the face and massage it in. Lately I've been like really loving this one more than the Marc Jacobs one. I'm not really sure why, but this one just feels so creamy. Oh, I love it. I really, really love it. Then I will be going in with the Tarte Poreless Clean Slate Primer to fill in my pores and my fine lines. And like I always say, you guys don't have to go in with 2 primers or anything. I like to layer my primers. And if you guys don't suffer from pores or fine lines, or you don't want to tackle them, then by all means just go in with 1 primer. It's up to you. I like to spread the product first and then like pat it into the skin for it to really sink into the pores. Then I'm going to go in and do my brows. I will skim through this, but I will leave my tutorial in the bar down below. For my foundation, I will be going in with the new Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. And it just looks like this, and I know that this is super dark for me, so what I'm going to do is add a couple of the drops of Custom Cover FX drops. And if I like the foundation, I will repurchase it in a lighter shade, but I thought that I would just use it anyway just to see if I like the foundation formula and all like that. And I'm first going to go in with a damp beauty blender to apply it. So I really like the look of the foundation and the finish, so I will be buying it in a lighter colour. I have the shade Deep Honey, so I think I need to go maybe 2 shades lighter because it was quite dark. I had to use quite a lot of the Custom Cover FX drops. For my under eye concealer, I will be going in with the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I'm just taking the point of my beauty blender, and I'm just going to use this to conceal my under eyes and just slightly brighten. I'm not using this to highlight yet. For my cream contour, I will be going in with the Tarte The Sculptor Sculpting Duo and just taking the contour side. And I'm just going to be putting this around the forehead and temples, cheekbones, jawline, under the lip, and nose. I'm going to go in with the Sigma 3D HD Precision brush just to blend out my underlip and my nose. And then my nose, I'm just going to flick it down a bit. I've never used this brush properly before, so if it looks like shit, bear with me. Then I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush with some Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. And I'm just going to be blending all this out to give myself like a natural contour. And then I'm going to go in and deepen it with powder later on. And then to highlight my face, I will be going in with the Rainforest of the Sea Aqua Sealer Concealer. and it's a mini doe-foot applicator. So I'm gonna pop in my cupid's draw, the tip of my nose, between the brows and above them, and then under my eyes. And it seems quite watery when I put it on the skin. It's very thin and very watery. And then just go in with my damp beauty blender just to blend it out. I like to use the point for most of it. I like to use the point just to move the product about. And then I take the bum and I pat that to blend it. And then again, so I use the point just to move the product around the face. I always like to say distribute, and then I'm just like, is that okay to say about makeup, but I distribute it around my face? I don't know. And then I go in with the bum just around the edges. And I'm going to go in and set that in place with the MAC Mineralized Foundation Loose in the shade Extra Light with the Sephora Pro Contour brush in the number 79. And then I'm going to just pack this on underneath the eye first. And I like to be kind of slow with it so that I know it's sinking in and it's patting on. And I go across the eyelid as well. And I take it forward and backward under the eye, and then I like to put a bit underneath my cream contour just to sharpen it. I don't like to bake my face at all. It's very rare that I do, but I like to put it underneath my contour just to help a bit more of like a definition and shape to the face. And then my upper lip, my nose, the tip of it, between the brows, above the brows. And then to set my face, I'll be going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder in the shade 3 Dark with a MAC Duo Fiber brush. And I like to just put this around the face where we haven't set the highlighted areas. And then once my powder is on, I go in with my eyebrow gel, mascara thing, just to set them in place. Because I feel like if you put it in otherwise and then you put powder on, mine tend to look like grey and ashy in case like powder falls in it. So I like just to put it on after my powder is on. So for my eyes, I will be starting off with the Tarte Rainforest After Dark. Can we just, this packaging, like, it's got a freaking gem on it, a gem on an eyeshadow palette. Wow. I will be going in the shade here, which is Tangled Up in You, with a large fluffy blending brush. And I'm just going to be buffing this in and around the crease for our transition shade. I kind of know what I want to do with my eyes and I kind of don't. I want a blue lower lash line because I want it to be quite like rainforesty. I don't even know if that is rainforesty, but I think you guys know, like the nails and the necklace. I kind of just want that vibe. So I think I might do like a shimmery eye. Then I'll be using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea eyeshadow palette. Look at that, it just reminds me of Pocahontas. I'm absolutely loving this collection. And I will be taking this shade here, which is Sand, and it's kind of like a kind of off champagne colour-ish, kind of like whitey beige with a flat eyeshadow brush. And I'm just going to be popping this in the inner corner. And then in that same palette with the shade Mermaid and that same flat eyeshadow brush. And then just pat that on like the second quarter. So the first quarter we've got that sand colour. Then Mermaid takes it to the half, and then we're going to put other colours there. Back in with the After Dark one, I'm going to go into this gold shade here, which is the shade Up to No Gold with that same eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to take that on the next quarter of the eye. And then the final shade I'm going to go into is this one here, which is in the shade Reef, and it's just like a bronzy brown with that same eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to stick this one in the outer corner. So the eye is just going to be a very soft, shimmery bronze. Then for my lower lash line, I'm going to go in with MAC's Chromaline in the shade High Def Cyan with the MAC 212 flat brush. And I'm just going to pop that in the water line. And then kind of along the lash line as well. And you don't have to use this brush, you can use an angled brush if you want. Then I'm going to go in with a brown eyeliner just to line my upper lash line. Then I'm going to go in with a liquid liner. This one is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in the shade Trooper. Then I'm just going to go back into that blue and just go underneath the wing so that the blue follows it all the way up. I'm so glad that I've done blue. I think it just has made the look just look so amazing, like a nice bronzy shimmery lid and then just like this blue electric liner. I think it's just stunning. I'm going to go in and set the blue liner. You don't have to if you don't want to. I will be taking MAC's Electric Eel with the same MAC 212 brush. And by set, I just mean like press onto it. I'm not going to take the shadow into the waterline though, just the outer bit. Then I'm going to go in and add mascara with the Benefits Roller Lash Mascara. And the lashes I will be using today are from Lily Lashes and they are in the style Mykonos, which are like my favourites ever. Ever, ever, ever. For my bronzer, I'm going to go in with the NYX Matte Bronzer in the shade Deep Tan with the MAC 135 brush. I'm just going to bronze the face with this. As you guys can see, I've really been loving this brush lately. I kind of go through phases with this brush. Like I'll use it non-stop and then I'll use a different brush and I'll completely forget about it. So at the moment I'm completely loving it. So I just like to bronze around my cheek area and then I like to do my temples, around my lip area and my nose. Then I will be going in with the Tarte contour palette, which looks like this. And I will be taking this shade here to contour with the MAC 168 angled brush. And just gonna carve out my face. So I kind of go where I went with the bronzer, but more precise under my lip. And then with a small fluffy brush and that same shade, just slightly define the nose contour a little bit more. I usually don't mind just leaving my nose contour with like the cream, but I thought for today, why not? For blush, I will be taking the blush from the palette, which is here. Just a mauvey pinky colour, and just using a duo fibre brush just to apply that. Then I'm going to go in with the Tarte Skin Twinkle Highlighting Palette and just taking this shade here, which is Sunlight, and it's like a champagne gold. It's really hard to show you because the packaging is so bright, but it's just like a champagne gold with the Zoeva 105 Lux Highlight Brush. And I'm just going to highlight my usual places with this. For my lips, I'm going to go in with the Marc Jacobs lip pencil in the shade Nudist and just line my lips. I'm not doing anything crazy, just going to line them. And then the first lipstick I'm going to go in is from the collection and it's the Drench lipstick, and it's a lip splash lipstick in the shade Cabana Boy, and the packaging is so adorable and it's just one of like Sophie's typical nudes, like the purpley ones. But I will be going in with another one of the collections, and this is in the shade Skinny Dip, and it's just a bit more paler. So just to lighten the lip more than anything. And these are so creamy, like ridiculously creamy. And I've got like the Tarte lip paints, I think that's what they're called, like the liquid lips, and they are creamy as hell and they're so nice to wear and everything. So I really like Tarte lip products as far as like the ones that I've tried. They're really quite nice, so I'm a fan of this as well. And then finally I'm gonna go in with the Tarte the Marine Boosting Mist, which is just like a setting spray. Just look at the packaging, how adorable. So then my beautiful little cherubs, this is the completed look. I absolutely love it. I love just the pop of blue like on the lower lash line. I think it's gorgeous. I really like the products I tried from Tarte today. I think that the foundation is stunning. I just need to get my shade, so I will be giving that one away. I like the concealer because it was quite watery and it didn't feel like there was too much on your skin. The contour palette was nice. I like the packaging more than I like the product. I think I do generally like the products, but if I was buying and I could only buy a certain amount of products, that wouldn't be high on my list because I do have other contour shades that I do prefer, but nonetheless I still like it. I like the way that it looked and it turned out. The lip products are just amazing. I love Tarte lip products and these are just so creamy and so smooth. It just, I don't know how to, it feels like a lip balm, but it's so pigmented at the same time, like it's stunning. And then the eyeshadow palettes, I do like them. I like the packaging again a lot. I think I do prefer the After Dark palette a bit more because there's matte colours in there, because there's a blush in there, there's the highlight, there's a contour shade in there, so it's more versatile. But anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up. If you have any more requests for like certain products you want me to use or like one brand tutorial, then let me know in the comments down below. I love Tarte as a brand. I think that they're really nice. I love their products. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to comment, share and subscribe to my channel, and until next time guys, I will see you guys very soon. Bye.